Welcome to Click-Through OS. This is your sales manager and salesperson training. When logging into Click-Through OS, you are brought to the home screen. In the home screen, you'll have quick access to tasks. You can add a task here by picking a specific app. Automatically, it will pick all the available numbers in the system, designate a number, give yourself a note, make sure you have your time correct, and then you can add. By adding the actual tasks, it will now appear on your task screen. You'll have easy access to this at any time by simply clicking the task bar menu itself. Next, you'll be able to look at your current sales production, and it will give you a visual snapshot of what's actually going on with the prospects in your current pipeline. You have quick access to untouched leads, as well as any lead that you deem as a hot prospect. If you're a sales manager, you have a reporting on what your current status of your agents are, how many leads they received, how many are untouched, how many are hot, how many are working, how many are reserved, how many are closed, how many have been submitted to compliance, and how many are submitted to actual processing. Going to the very top, this is your quick button back to this home page, and then we have a prospects button, which will give you, as a sales manager, a complete view of all the prospects that you currently are in your pipeline and your team's pipeline. For sales agents, you'll be only able to view your current prospect pipeline. We have an advanced search feature that enables you to drill down and locate a specific lead based on certain criteria. Going to the pipeline itself, notice that there's a binoculars here. By clicking on this binocular, you'll be able to view any types of notes that were actually made on this file by you or any other individual. In addition, if your phone system is integrated with our software, you'll be able to view call history, and if your emails are being sent out through our system also, you'll be able to view email history. You'll be able to access the full app by simply clicking on the app number. And finally, you'll be able to look at different stages of where it's at. You'll also be able to do click to call if that's enabled with your package. Next, we're going to go to the setup. The setup is a feature only available to sales managers and administrators. But this setup enables you to receive a Can Receive Leads button, which will enable a sales manager to enable a sales agent to receive leads or not receive leads. By clicking Save Here, you're going to notice that a button appears that's available to receive leads. By clicking this button, now the agent is not available to receive leads. By clicking on it, he's available to receive leads. As a sales manager, you're able to look at your lead distribution through the setup to see at which agent actually clicked the button ready to receive leads. Notice here that I'm going to unclick this button and click Save Here, which will allow the sales manager to override the agent's ability to receive leads temporarily. If an agent is not at his desk, the sales manager can click this button, and now you'll notice that the button completely goes away, disenabling the agent from receiving leads at all. Here's a link to tech support, and here's a shortcut to logging out. You also have the ability to look at a quick search button by name, email, phone number, application number, or social security number here by simply typing in one of those characteristics. Let's do it now. Additionally, you have the ability to view recently worked files, generate a new prospect, as well as look at your current pipeline, any files that have been submitted to processing or negotiations, and as well as view the status of your team's pipeline. Before we actually get into generating a new prospect, let's look at the final and last feature that you have with Click-Through OS. You have the ability here to manage change passwords, put in the proper email settings if the administrator has enabled you to use the email settings within our system, as well as put your updated phone number and fax number that we auto-populate over onto your welcome package and any other area that your company has designated it to go on. You'll have the ability also to log into your PBX if your system is upgraded and interlinked with ours. Next, you'll go to favorites, and it gives you the ability here to look at favorites and basically browse the internet without leaving the actual software itself. You'll have two features, one which is an inline, and the second feature which is a pop-up. In the preferences, you also have the ability to disable certain features as well as enable certain features. You can move features around to your liking so that you get optimal use of your shortcuts and links. Now let's go generate a prospect. When generating a prospect, what you're going to see is we designed this system to have sales agents only take pertinent information in order to render a specific decision based on this specific file. We first ask the agent to fill out the applicant information, any type of declarations that are available. Then we'll enter the actual worksheet itself. Then we'll ask you to fill out any type of property information that's pertinent to this given file. The list of investors that are integrated in our system are here. If you find an investor that is not integrated in our system, you will choose other and then state the other lender's name here. Please inform your administrator or your sales manager if a lender is not in the system so that we can contact our compliance department to get that information for you.